Hello, and welcome. Today we are getting our planner ready for 2023. So naturally, now is the best time to reevaluate, look back at the previous year, reset, and get ready for a fresh start in the coming year. Now, for me, I don't always change planners with a new year, but this time I'm switching from vertical planning to horizontal planning with the ILP H23, and that's just Islamic Life Planner, horizontal 2023. In my last video, I did a tour of the general version of this planner, but this one has pretty much all those pages and then more. So all the Islamic pages for my Muslims out there are going to be in this one. So I'll do a quick tour of those pages and then we'll hop right into getting to the planning. So for the other pages, if you want to see those, check the other video. Otherwise, this is going to turn into a 3-hour tour. Okay, so first off, the cover. If you don't love the cover, don't worry. This planner comes with 400 cover options. So if you don't like it, you can very easily switch it out for something new. So we'll go right into the Islamic pages. If this is your first look at the planner, you can see here, there are all your tabs and options, custom sections in the planner. All of your monthly tabs are over here. So you can easily get to them. Then you have all of your other options up at the top, but what we're going to focus on today is the Islamic pages because those are the ones that are not in the tour video. For the Islamic pages, you have Salah tracker, prayer times, intentions, my favorite duas, Quran studies, lecture notes, and then a Ramadan section. So we'll just go dive into them. So this is what the Salah tracker looks like. It is dated. This planner is dated, undated, and Sunday and Monday start, so whichever option you prefer, they are all available, and you can switch through these Salah trackers that way. Going back, let's just check the other ones. I actually got a lot of questions about using your planner for the first time, how to go about it. I was not expecting to get that many help requests when I launched this planner, but yeah, so at the end of this video or after we do our planning and get everything set up, I'm going to go over all of the questions that you guys have been asking so that you have some answers. This page right here, my favorite duas, I absolutely love this one. I have been using this for the past, 3 years since I first started doing the digital planners. And I just love it, especially having the transliteration section over here because I do not speak Arabic. I can barely read it. My Arabic level is frankly kindergarten. I know the letters and that is about it. So that's actually something I'm going to be working on this year, inshallah. For the Quran studies page, one of the things that I added on here was the understanding part because a lot of times when we're doing Quran studies, we're just memorizing instead of thinking about or focusing on actually understanding what we're reciting. And that just makes your prayer so much more and deeper when you actually know what you're saying as opposed to just memory. Did I just go into lecture notes? I did. And the Ramadan section, there are a bunch of pages in the Ramadan section. So let's see. You've got here a whole separate area for Ramadan. So if we look at the monthly, the regular ones, that's what it looks like. But the Ramadan one has all of these options. So we're going to go through them. You have the Ramadan calendar, and you can tap on these to get to each day in Ramadan. So Ramadan day 10, and then you can put the date in there. So when that comes around, you are going to be prepared. You have your prep list with some options or some help. Special prayer times and tracker just for Ramadan. So you don't have to worry about where it's going to fall on the Gregorian map because I prefer to just have everything somewhere where I can easily access it. You also have your Quran reading schedule in here, so you can make one. This one, you don't actually have to use this only for Ramadan. If you want to, you can duplicate this page and use it anywhere at any time, but it's something that people do a lot during Ramadan, so it made sense to put it in the Ramadan section. Okay, next, what was I in? Quran reading, reflection. You have a reflection page. Then we have gratitude. I love, love, love gratitude pages. It's very important to remain grateful for every tiny little thing. Ramadan habit tracker. Then we have the meal planner. So for the meal planner, you have suhoor, iftar, dinner, and then I left a blank space over here. So if you have like kids, you want to do kids meals, or if you're not fasting or, anything else, you still have space to add that in. And it is 10 days per page. So your whole 30 days on 3 pages. Massively convenient. Okay, next, Eid meals. Looking forward to the Eid meals. So you space to dish, space to put your dish list, who's cooking it, and all the stuffs they need to get to cooks it. And then the last part for Ramadan is the recipes, Ramadan recipe session. There's another recipe page that is just general, but this one has this extra over here. So yeah. Okay, and those are all of the Islamic pages. For the other pages in the planner, if you really want to see them one by one, besides the ones that we're going to be working on today, check out the planner tour video, and that'll show you all of them. But a quick look, there's goals, trackers, wellness, fitness, brain dump, lists, meal planners, your calendar, finance, travel, wellness. I think I said that already. Emergency, leisure, notes, and then your welcome page, because I love leaving you guys a little note in the beginning before we get started. Okay, so to get my planner ready for the new year, I'm going to start with the vision board over here. Now, as you can see, this one, I put this guide in here just to help if anyone wanted a little help with a guide, but you can just put your pictures over it and completely ignore them if you want to, which I am actually going to be ignoring them. So for the vision board, for me, I use it kind of as a place to track my goals. I don't really write goals down, but I like to keep everything kind of minimal, clean, and simple. I actually spent time before this video. I spent about 3 hours scouring the internet for for images to use. So I already have those because it would just take forever if I was sitting here doing it with you guys. So I'm just going to bring in the images that I have saved. So there's this one for reading. I really want to do a lot more reading this year. I want to learn Spanish. I have a basic understanding of Spanish, but I really want to gain fluency this year, and I definitely think I'll have the time. Well, who knows? Inshallah, I'll have the time. So that one is for getting out more. I have spent way too much time indoors this last year, and nature just calls to me, so I have been missing it massively. This one is just for chillaxing, maxing, and relaxing. Your girl is a workaholic, and that needs to change. Oh, I forgot to crop that out. Traveling. I've got some travel planned this year. Things that I want to do, like I want to go to Malaysia specifically. Your girl has been dying to get back to Malaysia. I studied abroad in Malaysia, and ever since then, I have just fallen completely in love with it. So, like I said, I like to keep things really simple and minimal and straight to the point. So this is pretty much all of the images that I'm going to be using for my vision board. And honestly, I could literally leave it like this and be done with it, because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be representation of what I want. And this actually doesn't even look bad. So don't get caught up in trying to make it look like, the Instagram postable or whatever. Make it look like something that you actually like, and, don't worry about the rest. So I'm just going to do some organizing these things around. I'm going to come over here and write, let's do Architect's Daughter. That is my favorite font. Is that what we're on? It is. Okay, I'm just going to increase the font. Typically, I like to type, but I need a new keyboard for my planner because my current one for some reason is it's not compatible with my iPad anymore. Whenever I plug it in, it just messes up my whole system, so I just don't use it anymore. Not much. Okay, Malaysia, and then just gonna make it like this, Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Now I can make this text bigger. Oh, I gotta select it all. Select, please. Thank you. Let's go bigger. I just want it to be, there we go. That works. And, oh, I do have text selected. Let's grab our text. Oh, do I have the keyboard on? Okay, see, this is what happens when my keyboard is connected. It does that with my text. So let me make sure that is off before I continue with this video. I want to do a lot more reading this year, but not so much, leisure reading, not more brain stuff. So feed the brain type of reading. Let's pick a color. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to put a little note to myself over here, and it'll just be something that I come back to in moments where I'm just feeling down or whatever. I struggle with depression on and off. So it's nice to have just a reminder of, hey, even though you're feeling down right now, here's a little pick-me-up reminder that, it doesn't stay like this. Ignore. It doesn't stay like this, and, snap yourself out of it. So this really helps me to snap myself out when I really need to, because sometimes you need a little pick-me-up. I don't really care for the visible lines in the back, so I am going to get rid of them. The note to myself is going to be very personal, so I'm not going to be showing you guys that, but it's really just a self-reminder. It's a message to the future me of 2023, how I'm feeling now, how I felt in the past, and how I want to feel in the future, and, just a whole lot of positive vibes to future me. To show you how I'm going to get rid of the background lines, just because I don't want to have them in there, I'm just going to select everything with the lasso tool, and then I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to bring in a blank page, or just a blank whatever, just to put in here, a blank image. If you don't have one, you can just lasso and pick a white spot, tap it, take a screenshot, and then you can post it in. You can save that and bring that in, but I do have one saved because I use them a lot. I'm just going to size it to the page, and I'm going to do it again on the other side. Voila! And then I'm just going to paste back my vision board, elements, and here it is. Our vision board is done, and my message to myself will be over here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into my monthly planning and get ready for January before I go into all of the other stuff. I'm going to start with any recurring events that are going on in January. So I do co-working because I work from home. So having a lot of co-working sessions is really nice, because even though I do prefer being by myself when I work, it's really nice just having a little bit of company. The next thing I need to put in here is Monday. I know I have to go to the notary on Monday, and that is an important thing that I need to not miss. We have CEO Power Hour for January, and that is going to be on the 4th. For this one, am I going to type it out, or I'm just going to write it? I'm going to write it, and I'm just going to write it. Sometimes I just use the Zoom tool, and that one, it makes your life a lot easier. Like this one right here, just use the Zoom tool so you can still see the full page without having to zoom in and out. I feel like there's something else. There's a networking event the next day. Again, when you're working alone, networking and co-working, best thing ever, let me tell you. So the 6th, we have a launch coming. I am majorly excited for that and majorly stressed out for it. So this is just a sticker that I keep because I do launches. If anyone is crying internally at my all over the placeness, I am sorry. I will go in and clean up the edges later. I just want to have this done now. I've got some deadlines to put in here because we don't want to miss those. That should be in my goals for this year. Just work on my digital handwriting because, whew, she needs some work, that's for sure. There we go. Custom digital planner design. And the other one is on the 26th. Nice. I love when it falls on co-working days because I'm just so productive on co-working days. What else is happening? I've got my day out with my niece. She loves pink. I'll highlight it in pink. I have class Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 12:30 to 2:30, and that is for graphic design and language. Because I want to do Spanish, like I said, so I have those classes Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. As you can see, I'm keeping things very, very neutral. I just really like neutral look. I like clean, and I like to keep it as simple as possible. And then towards the end of the month, it'll probably just turn into chaos as I like jot stuff down as I'm actually using the planner. Sunday is me day. Sunday is do not bother me day. So nobody shall bother me. If I want to lay in bed and eat peanut butter all day, I can do that. Oh, I do want to have my focus for the month is just getting back on track because with a lot of stuff this last year, I did lose kind of a lot of the progress that I wanted to make. I'm going to change important dates to my top 3 for the month. One thing I like to do each month is have 3 main goals that I want to do, and I keep it at 3 so that I don't overload myself. So I have the launch, I have the Salon Prints website that I want to finish, and my third one is a personal one that you guys cannot see. So I'm not going to put that on here. I'll put that in here once the video is over. Oh, okay. Next thing I'm going to do is my mood board. Now, I'm not going to be using every single page in the planner because there are a billion of them. But the one I'm going to go set up is the mood tracker for January. So that's what it looks like. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I have these circles in here. So I'm going to just come in here and put the moods down that I want to track for the month, and then what I want, like the color, to represent. Okay, I'm gonna put an eek in here. I don't know if that means anything to you, but for me it does. It just hey, if it means something, use it. If it doesn't, don't. So it means something to me, so I'm just gonna put eek in there. You can do either like colors or stickers or emojis or whatever you want. I'm just going to go with colors, and those are the ones I'm just gonna fill them out as the month goes on. So I can just copy them and paste them into each month. This will just make it easier when each month comes along so that I don't have to do it over in that moment. Okay, next I'm going to go over and do the habit trackers. Now the habit tracker, I'm not going to be doing all of the months because that one can change depending on how the previous month goes. So for this one, I'm just going to put in the habits that I want to track. So first one, I really love tracking prayer. So we're going to put that in. Reading, Quran reading. Reading for fun. Oops. Ooh, something I'm going to put in here. And the other thing that I really like about using a habit tracker is that it makes me be more consistent with actually doing the thing because I like jotting down that I did it and I don't like seeing that I didn't do it. So when I have it on the tracker, it makes me do it. And vitamins is one that I need to stick with because I am very terrible at taking my vitamins. Sleep, getting to sleep, but I'm gonna do sleep 7 hours. I never sleep 7 hours. Who am I lying to? Sleep 6 hours. I never sleep. Like if I sleep, I usually sleep like 4 hours if I'm being honest. And yeah, it's not the most healthiest thing, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that for now. I might add some more, but for now, these are the ones that are really important. Prayer, reading, and this one is probably going to be more of a weekly thing than a daily, but prayer, so I'll actually put that lower. Prayer, vitamins, and sleep. Exercise, I usually exercise in the morning before Fajr. That's the first prayer, for those of you who don't know, of the day. So my exercise, prayer, vitamins, and sleep. So those are the ones that I want to track. I would do like go outside, but I don't think those are really habits for me that I need to track. And, you know, again, this is the planner for you. So do what works for you. And that's just what I'm going to want to track for this coming month. What I want to track in February might change. Since I'm planning on doing more travel this year, I want to have that put in here. Now, I'm going to change this. I'm not going to use this layout. I actually want to do a map that I just color in instead of putting in like pictures from all the places that I go to. So I'm going to bring this image in that I already have, this photo here. And yes, I'm going to cover the center binding because I want to. And this is gonna be like that. And I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to cover this up just for consistency. So I'm going to bring that white space back in here. And, oh, I can't tap on it when I tap over the binding for some reason. But, okay, if you say so. Move this over. There. Perfect. And then I'm just going to cut and paste it back in so that it's on top. Voila. There. And this is going to be my countries visited, so I'll just color in. I'm going to have, let me put a legend down here for countries that I've visited previously will be one color, and then I'll do a different color for countries that I have visited this year. So what colors should I do? Oh, I have no idea. So I'm just going to write in previous year, and then I'll pick the colors later. Previous year, this year, and turn off images because I don't want to accidentally move anything. Color, and I will go for yellow is a bit too bright. I do want something that stands out, but I don't want it to overwhelm me, so I'm going to use this one for this year. And what am I going to use for previous year? Let's say any mini miny peanut butter. I'm going to go with green for previous year. There we go. And that's how I'm going to leave that page. I'm pretty much done for my setup for what's going to be happening the year. The other pages that I'm going to be using, there isn't much setup to happen with them. It's kind of just going to be a use them as I go. So some of the pages I'm going to be using in the future are going to be the sleep tracker. I'm going to be using gratitude. That's going to be monthly. I'll be using the prayer pages, so the salah tracker. I'm not going to be using prayer times because since I move around a lot, it doesn't really make sense to write them down since they'll change very frequently. But I will be using my favorite du'as and Quran studies, lecture notes, and then these pages in Ramadan when Ramadan comes. But that's going to be a whole other thing when Ramadan comes through, because we all know that's a beast. The to-do list, shopping, not so much contacts. That'll just stay in my phone. Nutrition, recipes. I'm starting to cook a lot more than I used to, so I'm going to be doing recipes. And then the meal planning, of course, I'm going to be hitting that this coming week as well. So I'm probably going to start with this on Sunday, which is the 1st. For finance, I'm going to be using the monthly budget page, this one right here. And then I'm also going to be using the debt repayment because I am trying to become debt-free. And those are all of the pages that I will be using for now. Anything else in here, and there's like a crap ton of stuff, if I do end up using it, I will let you guys know. That is pretty much the planner set up. We're just going to head right into how to actually get your planner into GoodNotes or your planning app. So it's really pretty simple whether you're using this planner or if you have the general life planner for 2023. You're going to start on this page, Google Drive, and this has pretty much everything. Not pretty much, it has everything. For the Islamic Life Planner, it's going to be this. For the horizontal general one, it's going to look like this. All you do is select which planner you want to download and use. You can do the Monday start, Sunday start, blank, not blank, dated or undated. I'm just going to go with, I'm going to open the Monday start. You just hit these three dots on the side, open in. It's going to start downloading on its own. And then you can either save it to files, so you can save it on your iPad or your tablet or whatever you're using, or you can open it directly in your planner app. So if you have Note Shelf, GoodNotes, Notes Write, Notability, anything like that, you just hit it and it'll open automatically. We're going to do import as a new document because otherwise it's going to add to this one. Import as new document, save where you want it to. Just going to put it in planners and import. As you can see, I have a whole lot of folders in here because I use planners a lot and GoodNotes a lot. And voila, you have your planner opened. How to download your covers. So again, from this starting page, you can see here you have covers in vertical and then covers in horizontal. So we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to hit the three dots. We're going to do, you can open in, and this is what's going to help us download it. And again, you can either save to files, so it'll just save on your iPad or tablet, or you can open it directly into your planner app. I'm going to open it directly in GoodNotes. And I'm going to save it here, import as new document. And now I have all of my horizontal covers in GoodNotes. So we have them all here. I'm going to show you how to do it with the vertical ones. Let's do it the vertical version. We're going to download, open in, and then we're going to just save it to files this time so you can see what that looks like. So save to files, and I'm just going to save it in downloads. Save. Now I'm going to go back to GoodNotes, and from here I'm going to hit new, import, and I'm going to go to the folder where I just saved the covers. It's in here, so I'm going to pick covers and open, and now it's importing and it's now in GoodNotes. So now I have all of my vertical planners as covers as well. So you can pick the one you want to use and put it into your planner. Now, for how to change the cover, so we have our planner open. Let's just go to we're gonna go to the first page of the planner, which is here. Now we want to change this cover. So let's go over and pick a cover that you want. It doesn't matter. It could be vertical or horizontal. We're just gonna pick a random one, not that one. Let's go with this one. I like this one. So all you have to do is from here. Oh, I just realized that you can't see the three dots up in the corner. So I'm going to move this over so you can see. I didn't realize that you couldn't see, but there are three dots up here in the corner. So we're just going to hit those three dots and then do copy page. Then we're going to go back over to our planner and we're going to hit this page plus button. It might be different in different apps, but for GoodNotes is what it is. Then you'll just do paste page. You can do before, paste page. Now it's in, and then you can just go and delete this page. So we're just going to hit this thumbnail view. We're going to come to this one, and we're going to move it to trash. And now we have a new cover on this planner. So you can do that. You could also do it with the vertical version as well. It doesn't have to be the same size. Your next question, how to download stickers. Now for these stickers, it's a bit more work. If you have GoodNotes and you're using GoodNotes, great option is to just go with the sticker collections. So from this page, you just open the sticker collections folder, and that'll show you all of the stickers are completely organized, and you can literally just import them into your GoodNotes collections. Collections are all of your stickers up here in this area up here. So one thing you can do is download your stickers straight into these collections. So from this page, you're going to hit the three dots again. We're going to do open in, let it prepare to import. You're going to hit GoodNotes. You can change the title if you want, or you can leave it as is, and you can see that all these stickers are in here. And then you just hit create. And now all of your stickers are in here as a collection, so you have them easily accessible, and you didn't have to do much work, and you can just bring them in as needed. The other options for your stickers with here is if you're not going with the collections, you'll go into this sticker folder. And then from here you have several options. You have the individual stickers in here, or you have zip folders all the way down at the bottom. So if you want to download the zip folders onto your files, you can do that by hitting this on the side. You hit open in, and it's going to come up. When it comes up, we're going to save to files, and then from files, save to files, go with downloads, save in files. Now it's gone and saved to files, so we're going to head over to our files. So your stickers are here. You can unzip the file by tapping on it. It unzips. It unzips, and then you have all of your stickers in here in files. And then you can use them directly from here if you want to. So to get them into your planner from files, we're going to bring GoodNotes over. Actually, let me show you guys how to do it. Yeah, split screen on the side. And we're going to go over, let's go over to our sticker section. There's a sticker template over here. You can just go over there. This is your sticker section. And then you can just drag them and drop them in from your, from files or from wherever you have them saved. The last way to bring in your stickers from this page, oops, I hit something, is from here. You can bring in your stickers. You can bring your stickers into your planner one at a time. You can download them one at a time. We're going to open in here. Then you can select them, open in, and no, it's not open in. It's save. Sorry, it's send a copy, and then you can save it, and it'll save into your photos, and then you can just slide them in. So we're going to save. Let's just save like 5 of them. Send a copy, save image, and these are just saving individually. This is definitely the most tedious way of doing it, but you know, if you don't have any other options, then you can do that. Back to GoodNotes, we're going to open our photos in the split screen. If you don't have photos saved down there, you can do it by just hitting this up here, split screen, and then bring photos from wherever you have photos saved. I just like to do things easily. So this way, now you have your stickers will be here, and then you can just drag them over, and voila, there you go. So that's the other way of doing it. The last question you guys had was, how do you edit the planner and how do you use the hyperlinks? So the biggest thing to keep in mind with this is the mode that your planner is in. So I'm going to just do this so you can see even better. You have this option up here. This button right here, when you tap it, you can either edit or you tap it again, and that is what will allow you'll be in read mode, and in read mode, you can use the links. So the biggest thing to remember is what mode you're in, because if you're in read mode, you can't write. There's no way to write in it. It's navigation. But if you are in write mode, none of the links will work. You're just gonna end up writing all over the place, if that makes sense. There you go. So I hope that answers all your questions. If you have any more, please feel free to message me, either email, Etsy, or in the comments or anything like that. I reply to everything as soon as I can, as soon as I see it. I hope you guys have an awesome last few days of 2022. I hope all of your planning for the new year goes really well, and I will see you guys in the next video.